Hi, hello, how are you? I hope you're having a wonderful day. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Maddibluhme, and I am drafting a romantic science fantasy. And if you are not new here, thank you so much for coming back. It means the world to me. Gosh, I don't even know. I think this is part 6 of my 0 to first draft series, in which I am taking my scrawny, suffering little 0 draft of a book, and I have gone through and reread it, made notes, made a retroactive outline, and now I am in the second week of rewriting it into the first draft. And this has been such a great process, getting back into the flow of writing and really building up a regular writing routine. I've been enjoying it a lot, and I've been really happy with my progress that I've made. Last week, I wrote 10,000 words in a single week, which is fantastic for a slow writer like me, but in all other areas of my life, last week felt a little rough. So my goal for this week is balance. There are a few things I want to improve upon, like my vlog style and my YouTube videos and social media. And I know that those are, outside of writing, but unfortunately, in the year of 2026, that is such a huge part of being a writer. And I say unfortunately, but I don't know. I like content creation. I really enjoy it. And when novel writing, my dog is chewing on a bone. I hope it's not too loud. But when novel writing takes such a long time, what I like about content creation is that it's more bite-sized and more immediate. So even though I do have to conceptualize, plan, create, edit, all that stuff, it's not to the scale of like a full-length novel to get one single end product. So that is kind of my goal outside of writing. And for my writing goal, I'm going to keep it at 10,000 words. I think anything more would be a little bit of a stretch. And again, balance. So I don't want to push and burn out. We're just going to keep it steady. So that is what I'm looking forward to this week. And without further ado, let's just get into it. Happy Monday. It is the start of a new week. Well, I guess technically it depends if you like to start your weeks on Sunday or Monday. Let me know in the comments down below. I kind of like starting it on Sundays because I like the idea of having a day off to prepare for like the week ahead. But it just so happened with how I finished up last week's vlog that this is where we're starting it this week. I might change that in the next one. But you know what? We're just gonna roll with the punches here. So today, my big goals are writing. According to Pacemaker Planner, I need to hit 2,900 words today, which feels like a lot. And if I don't hit it, I'm not going to beat myself up, but I'm gonna give it the old college try. And then I do need to read some pages of Chelsea's beta read, which I know I mentioned briefly last week. But in all of this stuff, I don't think I really talked about it. Chelsea is a good author friend of mine. She's also local to the Colorado area, and I've known her for about the past year and a half. We met at my first Read Between the Stars event, which was my second event ever. So that was really cool. And it was really funny because I had actually been following Chelsea on Instagram for years. So it felt like meeting a celebrity. But it was a lot of fun. And I'm very excited and thankful to be doing this beta read. I love that collaborative part of the writing process. And I've been so enjoying the story. And I'm very excited for it to be in readers' hands this summer, I believe, if I am remembering correctly, it'll be out this summer. But I will leave her Substack and Instagram linked down below so you can follow her, check her out. She is fantastic. And let's see, those two are like the writing, directly related to writing goals. Outside of that, I would like to upload all of my vlog footage into CapCut today because I'm gonna figure out my style for vlogs, and it's going to be good and it's going to be fun. So I kind of have it organized on my computer, so I'm just going to put it into CapCut so I can start the editing process, really break it down so it is a bit easier on me and not something that I'm just rushing to get done. Oh my gosh. I got a package today. Hold on, pause. I got Characters and Viewpoint. This is part of the Elements of Fiction Writing series, and this particular book is by Orson Scott Card, and I am so excited to read this. My current craft book is Story Engineering, the Mastering the 6 Core Competencies of Successful Writing. I'm really interested to see this book through because I do agree with Larry Brooks's premise that you need all of these elements to create a successful book. We're in agreement. Where we disagree is how he's going about writing it. He comes across as like a little hoity-toity, and the first 30 pages to me felt so repetitive. I don't know. I guess like, especially with a craft book, I just feel like I just want you to give me the information, and if I need to review it, I will go back and find it and reread. I feel like I don't need it hammered, over and over again. So have I been enjoying it? No. I'm only into the first core competency, which is concept. I knew it was like a con prefix, but it just completely blanked. So I'm only into concept. I'm going to see it through, finish it, and then maybe I can give you like a better yay or nay if this is a good resource if you are a writer. But I'm very excited for this book. I love the cover. I love like the Art Nouveau style on the front. It's like short and sweet, so hopefully it's just jam-packed with good information. But I think this will be really, really helpful in further edits because as I've been retyping, I haven't tossed it all out since it's still the first draft. And this is really about expanding the story at this point, making sure it is a complete story and that the pacing is generally good. There's still a lot of work that needs to be done. So I think in future edits where I am more dialed in to the characters, this is going to be such a great resource. There is a section completely on character voice. And since this is a dual POV, they're both in third person past because I'm just not a first person girly. I'll read it, but writing it, not for me. I prefer third person, though some of my favorite books are first person. So, I don't know. I don't understand when people are like, I just don't even read if it's this certain first or third. I'm like, what the heck? You're missing out on so many good books. But that's neither here nor there. Very excited to read this resource. It is time to get writing and get uploading video to CapCut. I do have writing sprints, which is why I have my writing count so high on Mondays and Wednesdays because, there's some extra motivation. But yeah, I'm just really looking forward to this week. I'm excited for you to be on this journey with me and thankful that you're here, especially since this is such like a influx time when it comes to the YouTube channel and things like that. So you'll have to let me know what's working and what's not because that's what I'm really trying to focus on right now. So yeah, I'm not going to keep yapping, even though I could, but yeah, I want to get to work. So let's go. sprints was a little chatty this evening, but that's totally fine. I always love our yap sessions because we are a completely online group. It's really nice to have those voice chats so we can talk and it feels a bit more face to face. I got 1,500 words in, so even though that's half of the word count I was supposed to hit, I'm not worried about it because I accomplished more than my original goal last week. And I believe it's Thursday and Friday. I have pretty low word counts, so I have full faith I can catch back up. And then I had dinner. I'm so excited to make lattes tomorrow because I am cold brewing Earl Grey tea in oat milk for an Earl Grey latte. I'm very excited for it. I hope it's very yummy. But I think I'm going to call it tonight. So I'm going to wash my face, put on PJs, get cozy, and then I'm going to read some more story engineering to finish up the day. And we will, do it all again tomorrow. I do not know what is going on with my hair, but here's the moment of truth with my Earl Grey iced latte. It's really good. The Earl Grey is a little strong. I might only do 1 tea bag next time. 2, I think, was overdoing it a bit, but it's really good. It's 5 o'clock. I'm so tired. All I want to do is go to bed and sleep. But I don't really want to do that, so I might leave the house. I don't know. It's kind of gloomy out, but I don't know. I mean, what else? I have so much to do, but I feel like I need like an hour to reset, so let's see if we can find an adventure somewhere. Hello. It is Wednesday evening. I just got done with work, day job work, so now it is time for maddibluhme work, as I refer to it. I have a lot on my plate. So even though I'm a little sleepy, I'm excited for it, and I'm going to push through. Quick midweek, not really midweek, because I've only written Monday and Tuesday. I haven't written yet today. I've written 3,600 words, so round of applause. I think that's fantastic. And I'm actually thinking that I'm going to take Friday off of writing just because I want to focus on some of the other projects that I have lined up, which is finishing Chelsea's beta read. I'm going to sit with that today and just enjoy it and leave my comments. Since today is Wednesday, so I do have writing sprints in about an hour and a half, so I'm just going to spend my time up until then with the beta read, just so I can make some good progress on that. And, I still have my full well of energy to devote to it. And then, of course, during writing sprints, I'm going to write. I think my goal for today is 1,400 words. I'm not entirely certain, though. I'll have to double check. And after that, I need to finish editing my YouTube video. I started editing it yesterday, so another round of applause. I did just get sent the manuscript for my proofreading job for April, so that's super exciting. Super excited to dive into that, but I want to finish Chelsea's beta read first, just so I can give each project its full attention. My camera battery is about to die, which is probably good. It's keeping me from yapping for too long, and I have a lot to do, so let's get into it. We made it to the end of the week, and I did not hit 10,000 words. In fact, on Saturday, I ended up redoing a scene. I didn't like how it was structured and how it connected the two characters. So I deleted it and I rewrote it. I'm not sure if the current iteration is going to make it to the end, but I think it's closer to what I'm really looking for this scene. It is the meet cute, so it is very pivotal to that B storyline. So I want to make sure that I get it right. So my Saturday word count ended up being in the negatives, which is okay. It's just part of the process. And my word count for the week was 4,900. So about half of what I did the week prior. And I spent 6 hours of time on my book specifically. I didn't look at the time I've spent invested in other parts of, being an author and building an online presence. But I think definitely this coming week, I'm going to focus more on blocking out time, especially now that I'm going to be working on an editing job. So that needs, priority attention as well to balance that on top of the YouTube editing and the writing and all of that other stuff. So a big focus for next week is going to be time. Time management is going to be so important. But overall, I'm really happy with everything that I got done this week, even if it wasn't as much as the week prior. I do feel like better overall, and I was really happy that I got my YouTube video up the day I wanted to get it up. So that's super exciting, even though I realized I didn't edit a few B-roll clips at the end, but it is what it is. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. But yeah, that is all I have for you this week. If you have made it this far, thank you so much for coming along with me on this journey. It is super fantastic to have this little corner of the internet, and I'm so thankful for all of you. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps out the channel and lets me know that this is the kind of content you want to see coming every week. If you are not subscribed to my channel, you can subscribe so you can join me for the rest of this journey and beyond. Leave a comment down below, and as always, I have all of my links in the description. And yeah, I think that's all of it. So I hope you have a wonderful weekend, start of your week, middle of the week, end of the week, whenever you are watching this. I hope the rest of your day goes swell, and I'll see you in the next one. Let's get into it. I say that all the time. I feel like I should get better endings. Sigh. Oh well. Let's go.